Russian Center for Science and Culture in Brussels virtual platform. And we are happy to welcome you at our Russian Innovation Night, Russian Center project dedicated to the innovations and new solutions, new technologies of Russian business and companies. And today I'm very happy to introduce to you the Shvabe company concern and Valentin Chuguev, who will present us the new solutions in the matter of a smart city and medical gadgets in our fight against the COVID-19. But first of all, I would like to give the floor to the trade representative of the Russian Federation in the Kingdom of Belgium and Luxembourg, Mr. Anatoly Gorshkov. Please, Anatoly Ivanovich, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Vera Georgievna. Dear colleagues, dear friends, we are pleased to be again the co-organizer of this new session of Russian Innovation Night project hosted by the Russian Center for Science and Culture in Brussels. The trade representation of Russia in Belgium and Luxembourg continues to promote a dialogue between our Belgian and Luxembourg partners and Russian national companies that stake on innovation as a core of their development strategy. So this year, despite some decrease in trade of goods between our countries due to pandemic repercussions, we expect the trade of services, innovative products and solutions has a great perspective for growth. It could boost a country's cooperation in all areas. Today, we all understand that COVID-19 significantly affected the world trade. It became a strong challenge for the whole system of global economic relations. Its negative consequences continue to influence the economic development of different countries for long. New methods of development should be found under such circumstances. And innovation is the way to find new decisions and meet this global challenge. The part of innovative products and services in the global economy tremendously increases every year. The only smart city solution market may exceed $2.5 trillion by 2025, according to a number of researchers. So, Belgium and Luxembourg pay special attention to the digitalizations of the economies and social life. These two countries imply action plans, Digital Belgium and Digital Luxembourg. As for Russian authorities, they also make every effort to perform in this area. According to the Smart City Index rating of the Swiss IMD Business School, Moscow this year has overtaken Brussels, Paris, and Tokyo and took 56th place in this rating. For this research, residents of 109 cities all over the world rated the quality of life and its improvement due to digitalization. The top 5 include Singapore, Helsinki, Zurich, Auckland, and also. So with an achievement like this, I think it's worth keeping an eye on Russian technologies and solutions in this sphere. And Russian company Shvabe solutions for innovative projects such as smart city, bright city, safe city, digital health, and many others could be very interesting for the markets of Belgium and Luxembourg, we think. The company makes its contribution to the fight against the COVID-19. Shvabe provides a range of up-to-date products, innovative solutions for health, for healthcare organizations and hospitals. I'm confident that the experience, solutions, products, and services provided by Shvabe will meet customer demand in Belgium and Luxembourg. Once again, I'd like to say we are happy to co-organize this event with our partner, the Russian Center. And I wish all of us fruitful, stimulating experience and discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anatoly Ivanovich. We'll try to make your words true. And first of all, I would like to ask you explain some technical moments. We are working now in the webinar mode. So for ask your question, you can use the chat, and also you can use the button of answers and questions. So the participants will see your question immediately and can answer to it. And you can also raise your hand. You have a button in the on your screen. So if you raise your hand, you can become an intervenant and make your comment or explain something you would like to explain your point of view, for example. So please, we are waiting for your reaction. We are waiting for your answers. Valentin Chuguev will begin now his presentation, and we are inviting you to a conversation, to a discussion. We would like to organize today, as we organize always, a discussion about these proposed solutions, new technologies, which will be presented right now. So welcome everybody to participate in our Russian Innovation Night with your comments, with your questions, and we are waiting for your opinions as well. Valentin Chuguev, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me well. So one more time, good evening, dear colleagues. And first of all, thank you for inviting me to this great event. It's a huge opportunity to strengthen mutually beneficial relations between Russia and European countries. And also it's a chance for European companies to know more about Russian innovative products. So now I would like to tell you more about our company. Shvabe is an innovative holding that unites leading Russian optical enterprises. Its core business is the design and mass production of optical and laser system and complexes, development of medical equipment, and implementation of complex projects in actually different fields. So today, holding unites 64 companies, both in Russia and abroad, and Shvabe has a network of subsidiaries responsible for the retail and wholesale of products in 6 cities of Russia and 3 overseas offices. And here on the slide, you can see the most prominent of them. And by the way, we have our representative office in Switzerland, in Europe. Shvabe has proven itself as a reliable partner, so holding exports its products to 80 countries all over the world. Medical devices, camera lenses, smart traffic lights, water treatment systems are delivered to customers in Europe, Africa, Southeast Asia, and the United States. Holding develops and implements unique technologies in different areas, such as optical production, glass making, and thermal imaging devices, which has become significantly important during COVID-19 pandemic. So those technologies allow us to compete with leading market players, not only in Russia, but also abroad. In order to turn into reality proposals and projects of Shvabe's employees, we organized an open window of innovation. So basically, each staff member from any holding enterprise can submit his or her proposal to a special committee. So due to the multi-step examination process, it's possible to find promising ideas and actually bring them to life. And one of the most significant spheres of Shvabe's activities is the development and realization of complex projects in different fields. One of them is Smart City project, which consists of a few subsystems as Smart House, Bright City, Safe City. So this project is composed of energy efficient traffic control units and lighting equipment. It's both indoor and outdoor measurement and control equipment of different scale, survey sensors, and so on. The project Bright City is aimed at reducing the electricity cost, traffic accidents, and increasing the level of safety in cities. Since 2014, Shvabe has been successfully executing the project in Nizhny Tagil. It's a Russian city near Urals as a life cycle project. So creating a lighting system reduced electricity consumption through the usage of modern equipment and energy saving lamps. Some elements of Bright City project has been implemented in several Russian cities. Thus, Shvabe installed more than 10,000 lamps with remote control in Ulan-Ude and created a new system of architectural lighting for 3 bridges in Moscow. Shvabe also pays attention to the development and maintenance of the intelligent transport system. So the intelligent transport system is designed to manage traffic in cities and improve travel conditions. So with the help of sensors, cameras, and monitors, the local authorities could identify the busiest and most dangerous sections of the road network and inform drivers about the situation on the roads. Successful implementation of these solutions allows to increase in highway traffic capacity by about 23% and reduce the number of accidents by 30%. We also manage the maintenance of the intelligent transport system in Moscow that includes several tens of thousands of different objects like traffic lights, road detectors, display panels, and so on. So moreover, we promote automatization of passenger transportation through automated fare control, route planning, and optimization of traffic intervals. And currently, we are working in 24 regions of Russia and developing 2 international projects. In the framework of Safe City project, Shvabe installed about 1,200 CCTV cameras in Moscow. And together, CCTV cameras, traffic lights, and street lighting allows you to organize an energy efficient, safe, and comfortable urban infrastructure. Another one is a digital water utility project. This project is implemented on the basis of the technological platform integrator, Vodokanal 4.0. So its goal is to provide potable water to people living in rural areas. And given the fact that organization and technology of providing consumers with water in rural settlements differs significantly from that in urban conditions. Digital water utility allows to ensure the appropriate pricing of water supply and sanitation tariffs and guarantee the continuous supply of potable water and also water discharge services. We're also responsible for the design and construction of a national heliophysical complex of the Russian Academy of Science. So with the help of this complex, it will be possible to track processes occurring in nearer space and near space as well as to study the physics and structure of the Earth's upper atmosphere. And in addition, this project will help to solve the problems of fundamental science, like in particular, to get closer to explaining the nature of the solar corona warming. Shvabe also supplies its large-size optics to the observatories all over the world. And here can you see a case with the observatory in Brazil. And processing astrological mirrors with nanometric accuracy is one of Shvabe's unique technologies you won't find anywhere in the world. Since 2018, Holding Shvabe has been a member of the National Consortium Digital Healthcare. Within this national consortium, Shvabe improves its competences in such areas as prevention, diagnostic, restorative medicine, and rehabilitation. The creation of modular nuclear centers is one of the most relevant areas of Shvabe's agenda. So with this project, we'll seek the introduction of advanced treatment methods and reduction in the cost of medical services. So this project has been implemented as part of comprehensive program to increase the availability of medical care for the population of Russia. So the first proton therapy center is to be opened in Primorsky Krai in 2022 and is expected to receive about 1,000 patients for the first year. We also design and construct mobile medical complexes based on the chassis of KAMAZ that provide permanent access to qualified medical care to people from remote areas. And one of the undeniable advantages of mobile complexes is the rapid construction on basis of already made projects that are in strict compliance with all the standards. So now I would like to talk about the current situation, about the COVID-19, because you know that today humanity is facing like the greatest epidemiological threat in recent history is coronavirus COVID-19. And amid constantly growing number of infected, our main task is to prevent the spread of COVID-19. In March 2020, by the order of the Russian government, Shvabe was chosen as a sole supplier of equipment for preventing the spread of coronavirus, including thermal cameras, air recirculation units, and thermometers. So within almost a year, Shvabe has supplied more than 24,000 pieces of equipment to Russian federal executive bodies, its subordinate organization, and different commercial organizations. So let's talk about our product line. The product range of Holding Shvabe is very ample, and Holding produces more than 300 different items of smart energy saving lighting equipment for different purposes, such as illumination of houses, streets, highways, and so on. Within the framework of intelligent transport system, we have developed a range of unique products. One of them is an automated traffic control system on the basis of OCO software. So automated traffic control system analyzes such parameters as the status of traffic light control system, transport detection system, surveillance system. And another solution is a multifunctional traffic camera forsage that includes from 1 to 4 CCTV cameras. Each camera covers up to 4 traffic lines in a frame. And all forsages create a network infrastructure which process data and transmit it to the ITS database. So thanks to the usage of forsage, we have been observing a steadily decrease in the number of recorded traffic violations in Moscow over the past 5 years. Water treatment systems manufactured by Shvabe are designed for purification water from open and underground sources from colloids, bacteria, viruses, organic substances, dissolved salts, and so on. They can be used both in individual households and water treatment facilities, as well as during emergency situations. Depending on the modification, Shvabe systems are capable of cleaning from 80 to 50,000 liters of water per hour. Another solution in the area of water treatment is a melt water treatment system. So this system can be used when, for example, developing the Arctic region. The system consists of 3 models. It's a meltwater preparation container, a clean water storage container, and integrated water purification container. Shvabe produces elements from astrocetal also. Astrocetal combines such important characteristics as the almost zero thermal coefficient of linear expansion in wide temperature range, high uniformity in coefficient, and so on. So generally, it's used for mirror substrates for large-size ground-based and space-based astronomical telescopes. And moreover, we manufacture such equipment for cartography, hydrology, agriculture, and so on, so on. We also produce a wide range, not only professional telescopes, but also amateur telescopes and accessories for them, different types of hunting scopes, IP video cameras, CCTV cameras, SWIR cameras, quadcopters. The product line of medical devices includes more than 200 items for anesthesiology and resuscitation, neonatology, digital health, cardiology, and ophthalmology. And I would like to highlight for you one medical device. It's called ABP-051. It's the arterial blood pressure corrector. I want to underline it. It's not measuring, it corrects your blood pressure. So this device has proven itself as an efficient and safe mean for preventing cardiovascular disease. So the device normalizes blood pressure and reduces the negative impact of stress by affecting biologically active zones. So weak electrical impulses cause changes in vascular tone, which contributes to the correction of blood pressure. And the usage of ABP helps to keep under control both essential and secondary hypertension, to reduce the pharmacological load and excessive firing of the sympathetic nervous system. So due to the presence of 2 special programs, the device can be used both by hypertensive and hypotonic patients. It has all required European certificates, and currently we have sold almost 1 million units. And by the way, I also use it 2 times a day, in the morning, in the evening, when I come to office. You don't have to wear it like during all the day. You just put it in the morning for 5 minutes and in the evening for 5 minutes, so it's quite convenient. We also produce a wide range of analytical instruments that allow to explore the key properties of various products, such as the contact of gluten, protein, and moisture in wheat, the whiteness level of flour, sugar, chalk, stretch paper, and many, many others. As part of the project to prevent the spread of COVID-19, we organized the mass production of infrared temperature measurement system. So the system consists of a thermal imager and a video camera. It allows you to get a high quality infrared and visible image and easily detect people with high temperature. So the thermal imaging module highly accurately determines a person with high temperature in observation zone in less than a second. It can automatically set up a reference temperature and compensate in such way the influence of the environment, so the errors of the device itself or software error. Actually, it's the pretty same thing, but it's manufactured by another factory. All factories are located in Russia. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Shvabe has mastered the production of infrared thermometers. Non-contact thermometer F01 is certified as a medical device and measure people's temperature with accuracy of 0.1 degree. As a measurement for preventing the spread of COVID-19, we also ensured supplies of personal protective equipment, including medical face masks and nitrile and latex gloves. Shvabe offers a wide range of antiseptic dispensers with different characteristics: cubital, non-contact, wall-mounted, and on-floor types. As you know, microbiological indoor air pollution is one of the main causes of morbidity. So we produce closed-type devices for air purification and recirculation on the basis of bactericidal lamp. So the usage of a bactericidal lamp helps to reduce the number of microorganisms in the air and to prevent the spread of infections, including the COVID-19. Also presented a wide range of closed air recirculation of different types, both wall-mounted and portable. Depending on the size of the room, a buyer can choose a different modification of devices. This equipment can be used in all types of rooms, like apartments, restaurants, offices, shops, and transport in the presence of people. Its usage is absolutely safe for humans, pets, and plants. Another solution suggested by Shvabe is disinfection portals, which can be used for disinfecting skin and clothes in all types of lobbies and checkpoints. And the last in my presentation, but for sure not the least, it's our newest technology called Detector Bio. It is designed to detect up to 86 pathogens of infectious disease as well as toxins in the air. So it is able to detect the presence of dangerous concentrations of the virus that pose a threat to human health in the air within the help of polymerase chain reaction. It can also detect coronavirus in the air within just 10 to 30 minutes, and its sensitivity is comparable to methods used in biological laboratories. And we are starting distributing it from 2021, and we are actually open for any inquiries on this product. So that is the end of my presentation, and all the materials, including the presentation and catalogs of our products, will be published on the website. Here you can see our hotline and the email, help@shvabe.com. You can send your inquiries there, or you just ask anything you want to. If you want to know more about our company, we will be pleased to answer your question. Thank you so much for your attention, and please do not hesitate to ask any question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Valentin Chuguev from the holding Shvabe. Yes, we are waiting for your questions, and maybe Anatoly Ivanovich, you can begin. I guess you have some questions, and your comment should be precious as well. Me personally, I was very impressed by the list of your possibilities and your products. Really, it's very impressive. Anatoly Ivanovich, maybe you have something to add.
Thank you, Georgina. Valentin, thank you very much for your presentation. Very interesting, absolutely, for us. But I have a couple of questions, if you allow. The first one, you mentioned you produce nitrile gloves. The nitrile gloves are in great demand here in Belgium, by the way. So we would be, our Belgian partners and ourselves, we would be very interested in these medical devices. Could you say a couple of words about that, please?
Yeah, sure. So currently, we can produce, I mean, in the amount of the nitrile gloves. If I'm not mistaken, the amount can be up to 1 million per month. So I'll check the right numbers, and for sure we are ready to distribute it in Europe. We already have some inquiries from Italy, for example. For it, we're currently in the stage of negotiation. So I will be more than pleased to send you first of all our catalog. And if you need, we can send you a commercial offer for the gloves for the Belgian market.
Yes, please. We know, of course, they are in great demand inside Russia because of the sanitary crisis. but are they also available in good quantities for export?
Yes, yes, they're available. And I want to underline that currently with our COVID prevention products, we fulfill all the needs of the Russian market. So now we are ready to export these products, these solutions.
Okay, thank you so much. My second question is related. You mentioned a couple of international projects that Shvabe is involved in. Could you please explain what kind of projects so we should be aware of that, and maybe implement something here in Belgium and Luxembourg?
Mm-hmm. As you realize, I can talk only about those projects that are already implemented. Yeah. So we have a couple projects that we're now in the negotiation process, so I'm not able to tell the details right now. But for our recent activities, it was connected with ABP, the arterial blood pressure corrector, and we just signed for 10,000 ABPs to the Singapore market. And as you know, Singapore is one of the most innovative countries in the world. And we are really happy that they find our product really interesting. And now we are in the process of certification of this product. The Singapore certification is not easy. To tell the truth, it takes twice time as it took for us to get the SE certification. So now we have a huge contract, and the first batch will get to the Singapore in the end of December. So we are planning to start from Singapore and then to go to this region, to other countries like Vietnam, Myanmar, and so on. So it's probably our latest international project.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, for the gloves, please remember. And I wonder if those gloves are already certified in the European Union.
They have SC certificate and FDA. It says SC and FDA approved.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I see the question in chat. Unfortunately, I don't speak German, so please maybe can you translate?
Not in German. It's in French. I'll try to translate it from French into English.
Okay.
So the question of Mr. Arkady Aryanov. Hello, Arkady Andreevich. He would like to know if Shvabe, you are looking for some distributors in the Latin America, and if yes, what countries would you think could be the local distributors? Thank you.
Yes, we are currently looking for distributors in this region. Due to some political instability in this region, it's not very easy to work there. Yeah, in Latin America. So we will be really glad to find distributors. And if you want to be our distributor, please contact me. I'll give you my phone number. I'll be very glad to talk to you. And
if I'm not mistaken, Arkady Aryanov is speaking mostly about Argentina. What about this country?
It would be great. We don't have a distributor in this country. For sure, we don't have an exclusive distributor. So yeah, let's walk. Let's do it.
Thank you so much. I have some questions as well. So you spoke, Mr. Gorshkov spoke already about the certification, the European certification of your devices. Could you tell us a little bit more about the certification of the medical devices here in Europe?
You mean about the process of certification or
What products are
product?
already certificated here?
Yeah, so currently as our main medical equipment line is neonatal equipment, yeah. One of our biggest factories, which located in Yekaterinburg, Ural Optical Mechanical Plant. It has a wide range of different neonatal equipment, yeah, for newborns. And it has certified, if I'm not mistaken, 14 14 most innovative products. It has certified it with SE certification for Europe, and it is actually already selling in Europe. So we sold it to the Switzerland, Germany, Italy, probably in Belgium. I'm not sure. For sure, in the past years, it was not so easy. Yeah, but we still work with European companies, and they want to work with us.
You have another question? This
Yeah,
time it is in English, so you can easily read it.
Specify the medical products. I thought I actually showed you all the line. I mean, it's thermal imaging cameras that are now installed in actually any hospital in Russia, produced on our factories. It's infrared thermometers, it's recirculators. That's actually the three main things that should be in any medical organization, any hospital, because due to the recommendation of the Ministry of Health, the most frequent symptom of COVID-19 is high temperature. Yeah. So when you can find in the line of people entering the building, you can find those with high temperature, it will significantly reduce the chance for the whole hospital, for the whole team to get infected. So I suppose that thermal imaging scanners is like the first thing that should be installed in, not only in hospital, not only like in any organization, in any offices.
Yes, for example, we as a cultural center would be interested as well when the normal cultural events begin, and I hope it will be soon. We could be interested in measuring the temperature and the entrance. Why not? Because really we are looking forward to control the safety of our spectators and our people who are coming to study Russian, for example, here.
By the way, yeah, I just want to add about the some exhibitions and so on in Russia, in Moscow. We had two exhibitions recently, of course, in strict compliance with like everyone was wearing masks, gloves, and so on. And the organizers of the exhibition, they asked us to give them our equipment. And during this exhibition, it helps to identify from 10 to 20 people with high temperature, and one or two of them, they got COVID after all. So our equipment helped not to let them enter the exhibition. So yeah,
it's really very serious. Yes, yeah. And we could be interested in as well. You told us that you have several partners in Europe, in the European Union. Could you tell something more about it? What countries you are working with, and what are you waiting from the European partners? It's only enlarging your market, increasing your market, or some other formats of cooperation?
If you're talking about the European countries, we would like to work in both ways. So on the one hand, we want to find new partners in new for us countries. So that they can promote our products because they know the market, yeah, they know the people there, the companies there, and so on. But we also can work. We can also find some interesting technologies in Europe to bring them to Russia, because now we have 16 factories in Russia, huge factories, and we can invite, and I'm inviting European companies to jointly work in Russia and probably to localize products in Russia. Because if you want to sell your product in Russia, you should localize it. It will make your equipment, your product more compatible on the market. So in this term, we can, I can say that we'll be the best partner for you in Russia if you want to sell it here. So yes, of course, we want to increase our export, but on the other hand, we are looking forward to bringing great, innovative new technologies to the Russian market.
So you could be a bridge between the European business and the Russian market, yes. Another question, maybe you know that I was working before in the Russian Silicon Valley, the Skolkovo Innovation Center, and we were very, very attentive to all kinds of technologies in the area of smart city. So your solutions for the smart city were particularly interesting for me. Could you maybe tell us something more about it? We are in Russian cities. You can also speak about the use of it, and maybe how we could promote it here, because smart city is one of the most important and most patient matters now, I guess, in the area of the new technologies, and most important for the future as well.
Sure. So currently, for example, in Moscow, we are in charge of the maintenance of the whole intelligent transport system, as a part of smart city. And I would say that Moscow intelligent transport system is at least in top 5 of all smart cities in the world. So just imagine you're sitting in front of a computer, watching in a big screen, and on the big screen you can in live see all the road cameras. You can see all the traffic lights. You can control each traffic light and immediately see if something is not working. Yeah, you can see actually any subsystem of the transport system can be watched on this screen. So it allows you to immediately repair anything that is not working. Any technical thing that is not working, you just got like a service image that it should be repaired, and immediately it's repaired. So the transport system that is currently implemented in Moscow really reduced the traffics. For example, we have a solution when in a traffic light you install a camera, a special camera that analyzes the traffic flow, and if it sees that the traffic flow on one direction is too high, it can make like the green flow longer for this particular line. That's how automatically you can reduce the traffic on such busy city as Moscow, for example. So how we can promote it, to other regions? What are the main benefits of our system? You don't, I mean, you're coming to any city. Mostly in the city there are implemented some subsystems. Like for example, in this city you can find CCTV cameras. In a different city, it's I don't know, special traffic lights, road detectors, and so on. for our system, you don't have to first like get rid of all current system and then implement new ones. No, you just get all the current systems implemented, and you just add some new subsystems, which finally gets in one big smart city system, which you can control, you can see on just one screen with our software. So that's how it works.
If you allow, I have a question about the monitoring of the air. So as a part of bigger project Smart City. For example, here in Belgium, those technologies are very developed. And one of the leader cities is the city of Antwerp, which hosts a huge port with production unities for chemistry, energy, and so on. So the main, one of the main areas for the smart city systems they are developing is just the monitoring of the purity of air.
Mm-hmm.
What could you say about that, about the Shvabe experience in that?
We also have such sensors installed in Moscow. We also monitor the air, and if I'm not mistaken, now it's working as a pilot project in 2 districts. Yeah, but we are going to widening it to the other districts and to the other cities. So yeah, for sure, the monitoring of the ecological situation, yeah, it's really important, and for us it's also like a great area, a big area to deal with. So yes, we also have such sensors. So if you need it somewhere, just tell me, we'll do it.
Okay.
And yes, it was your question, Anatoly Ivanovich. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay, thank you. No, I'm waiting for your catalog, maybe with some emphasis on glows and monitoring of air. Okay, thank you.
I'll send you it tomorrow morning. Sure. I see one more question in the chat. So if Shvabe pays attention to the technological cooperation here in Belgium, could you introduce the most important possible projects from your point of view? For sure, it's transport system, because as I already said, we have a great experience in that area. And when I was talking about Singapore, when I was in Singapore, we met with a big Singapore company, which is in charge of intelligent transport system in Singapore. And when we showed them our solutions, how we did it in Moscow, they were shocked. Yeah, to tell the truth, they were shocked because they didn't expect such technologies to be in Russia. And you know, I've been to Singapore 3 or 4 times, and first time I came there, I thought like, whoa, it's like the most innovative city. I'll find so many great solutions there, and I did find. But on the other hand, I realized that, and I'm happy to say that, I'm proud to say that Russian technologies nowadays are really competitive in some areas to the most innovative solutions in the world. And I'm really proud to say it, and I think that the role of Shvabe Holding in it is we also have our role in making it. So yes, probably it's intelligent transport system. Also maybe in because one of our main area of competence is medical equipment. For sure, it's medical equipment. Yeah, our medical equipment is compatible both in the quality and in price with such giants like Dräger. Yeah, for example, I mean, like everyone in Europe probably know this medical company. So it's medicine intelligent transport systems. You turned your microphone off, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I have got a call now, but the person is waiting for your catalog as well. So the last maybe question, because I have too many questions, it seems, but it's very interesting and really important, I guess. Here in Europe, the people are very attentive and the economy is very focused on the green technologies and green energy. Maybe you know that Belgium has constructed the biggest wind central electric recently. So really the topic of the Green Deal and green technology is one of the most important here. Do you have technologies or products connected to these ecological projects, green technologies? Green energy?
I'm not sure the water discharge can be determined as the green technology.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's it. As I told previously, we have a big project, the big water project in terms of supplying with water, some rural areas and so on. And the big part of this project is also the water utilizing. Yeah. So yeah, this project could be contributed to the green projects.
Yes, it should be very important for Africa, I guess.
Yes, for Africa and also for the Southeast Asia as well. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you so much. If we do not have more questions, or maybe somebody wants to make a comment. If not, we would like to thank you, Valentin Chuguev from Shvabe Holding, Russia. And we are waiting for your presentation, because if it is possible, we would like to publish it on our website, on our Facebook pages, etc. And all kind of information about your holding, about the innovative solutions of Russian business and Shvabe Holding. You are always welcome, because it's a part of modern science, of modern mode of life. And we are always ready to speak about it, to promote it. Innovative solutions of Russian companies. Thank you so much. Anatoly Ivanovich, maybe you can make a little conclusion.
Just to thank Valentin for the very interesting and instructive presentation and explanations. So let's try to work further. For sure, and good luck with your productions, your projects, and your innovative energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me to this event, and I hope that I'll be able to take part in the next events. I'm sure you'll organize, and thank you. I'll send you all the information.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Yes, and really, today you spoke about all kinds of projects and products you are producing. in different innovative solutions. But I think that it maybe could be interesting to continue with focused topics, focused themes. And we began today with medical devices because it's very actual now, but everything that is about the green energy, Green Deal, everything of the smart city. You are always welcome. I think that we could organize more meetings, more focused on these topics.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
To highlight your new technologies. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for having been with us. And it was Russian Innovation Night in the Russian Center for Science and Culture in Brussels, and Shvabe Holding of Moscow in Russia, Valentin Chuguev and Anatoly Gorshkov, the trade representative of the Russian Federation to the Kingdom of Belgium and Luxembourg. Stay safe, good evening, and see you soon.
See you. Thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.